Hey everybody, I'm doing my what I got for Christmas video. I think everybody on YouTube does this video every single year, but here's such a mess. I pretty much just woke up and I threw on some makeup so that I could film this for you, and I'm kind of a mess. So there's a couple things that I don't have right here that my family got me that, if you can hear, hold on, the washing machine is making noise. But there's a couple things I don't have because they're like outside or whatever. The first thing was a set of floor mats for our Jeep. My family got us those, and Steven has the Jeep today, so I can't take the camera outside to go show you them, but they're just floor mats. They're nothing like fancy to look at. They're just gonna keep the floor clean, especially in the winter time when you're tracking like mud and snow and everything. Then my grandma got us a coffee maker because we had a Keurig, but it broke. It was technically Steven's grandma because neither one of us is really a coffee drinker, so it's not like we have to have a coffee maker and it broke on us. But yeah. Okay. When that one broke, I didn't bother going to buy a new one because it wasn't like a super, oh my gosh, we need this. But I did like to use it to like quickly brew hot water for tea and stuff. And when my grandma comes over, she's mad that we don't have a coffee pot because she loves coffee. So she got us one of those. It's just like one of those one button single serve coffee makers, super easy. It's a Hamilton Beach one. I don't like Keurigs. I know some people swear by them, but man, they are junk. Like, in my eyes, the one that his grandma had was like a $200 one that was probably stolen because Steven's like crackhead aunt is the one that gave it to her. But I digress, I'm not gonna get into that. And it lasted like a year, if that. And we've had coffee makers like in my family that lasted for so long. I don't know. They're so expensive to break the way that they break. Like, I know friends that have had them and had to have them replaced like 3 or 4 times already. So I don't know. It's just not worth it to me when you can go buy like a $30 one that does the same thing. Oh, and then my grandma also got me a really cool cutting board that I had on my Amazon wish list because it was one of those things I had seen in like it was either like a life hacks video or kitchen gadgets video, something like that. It's a cutting board that adjusts to any size sink and it goes over your sink. I'll insert a picture here, a video here while I'm talking. And it also has like a collapsible colander on the side, so like you can wash vegetables and have them in there like right next to you as you go to cut them and everything. So I cannot wait to cook, and I'm super excited to make something so that I can use that because I had a really tiny cutting board that was pissing me off and I just needed a new cutting board to begin with. But I don't think I even mentioned this, the day before Christmas Eve, or it could have been, yeah, it was the day before Christmas Eve, our friggin' garbage disposal broke, so I can't put anything down the sink right now. We went and got one from Home Depot, but Steven's really good with being able to fix pretty much anything around the house, but he doesn't know electrical, and we didn't realize that garbage disposal is hardwired, and it's not just like a plug-in one, it's hardwired to the switch that's behind the wall and everything. So we haven't been able to install it yet. I'm waiting for my uncle to come and do it because he knows electrical stuff, and I guess you can count that as a Christmas present because it never fails that an appliance breaks right before Christmas for us. These stupid friggin' 800 number calls. We don't have a house phone anymore, and now it's like they've found my cell phone number and they're calling this constantly. Okay, focus. I forgot what I was even talking about. But yeah, an appliance always ends up breaking before Christmas time. It was the washing machine one year, it was the microwave one year, the hot water heater one year, and this year it was our garbage disposal. So thankfully I can still use the sink. I just can't put anything down there right now, so I can only use it for water and stuff, and it's driving me nuts. Because then you have to throw all the food in the trash, and then the trash stinks faster. I'm just happy this didn't happen in the summertime when it's super hot and it's gonna make stinky trash. So that's the stuff that is not like physically in front of me. Then I can show you the other things. I'm just gonna grab what's closest to me and go that way. So Steven got me the Lolita palette, the Kat Von D Lolita palette that I'm really like trying not to talk too much about her stuff lately because all it does is cause fights and stuff in the comments. But like, my stance on her is that I was like her biggest fan, or like one of her biggest fans. I looked up to her so much, like artistic wise, and she was just awesome to me, and I met her and everything at her first book signing. She was really nice. But I don't agree with anything she says or does anymore, and it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing that she's like an anti-vaxxer, and she's just very confrontational with people, like super defensive, and like I know that she's trying to like defend herself against people, but the way she handles things is not like not cool to me. So that's just my stance on it. And I really like, people are gonna be like, well, why do you still support her? I just really like the makeup, and it's kind of like people are gonna buy her makeup anyway. Like, I don't know, I really like her makeup, so I can't help myself. So this is the Lolita palette. I have it on today along with a shimmery shadow from another palette because this is an all matte palette. That's the downside of it. It's all like pinky purple mauve-y colors. So if you don't like those kind of shades, you're not going to want this at all. It's just matte shades. I will say that they're a lot better than that Fetish palette, the one she came out with for the holidays, like her bigger one. The mattes in that were terrible. They didn't feel like her matte formula usually does. They were very patchy and not pigmented and wouldn't blend. But these are back to like what you're used to from her as far as a matte formula. So really pretty shades. I do have it on today. I used 3 of the colors, and then I used a shimmery shade on my lids, and now I can't get it back in here. Okay, so, and then he also got me, look how cute this is. I left this in the bag so that I could show you the bag, and it's a little fuzzy piggy. Super soft. For my pig collection, not that I need any more. I was like, so when are you gonna get me a real pig and put it under the Christmas tree? I know we can't do that. I know he promised me someday he will get me a pig, but we can't really do that right now because we don't know what our living situation is gonna end up being. I don't really want to get into that. Like, if you watch my vlogs, you know what's going on, but we're gonna end up not being able to stay in this house, I think, because his grandma passed away. It was her house. It's just a lot of stuff that entails us not being able to get a pet right now because we don't know what's gonna end up going on. So it would be really irresponsible to get a pet and then have to move or something and not be able to take the pet, and then okay, so I'll just go through. My grandma got me some stuff here. These, I have a pair on now. She got like a 4-pack of them. These are so comfortable. They're not socks. They're kind of like slipper socks. They're called cabin socks. They're from Mucklux. They're so thick. You can see inside. It has like the faux shearling stuff. They're so soft on the inside, and they're super thick and warm. But like, they don't make my feet sweat, which is really nice because I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be so hot. And they also have the little rubber grips on the bottom, which is nice. If you know me, I never wear shoes in the house. I just hate wearing shoes in the house. I feel like everywhere I walk, I'm tracking germs on the carpet and getting the carpet dirty. So these are perfect because we have like a kind of slippery floor in the kitchen, and having the little grips, I really like having those. So I have a pair on now. They're super comfy. Although they're so freaking thick, I'm not going to be able to fit these in my sock drawer, so I'm going to have to do something else with them. She also got me a little nail polish set from Wet n Wild. It's got, they're minis, and it's got 4 colors and then a top coat and a base coat. So it's just like standard nail polish. She's like, I know you don't need any more nail polish, but I got this anyway. I have a bit that will probably prompt me when I go to put these away to go through all my nail polishes because I need to get rid of some. And then she got me, I have dog hair all over everything because this stuff was like on the floor at her house when we were opening stuff, and the dogs are all over everything. Candy Dream scented lip pods. I don't know what the scent is on either of them. I haven't opened them yet, but there's a pink one and a purple one. They're just like the round EOS type lip balms. That's what those look like. And then she got me these. She said she got these from QVC, from a brand called Skin Fix. I don't think I've ever heard of that before, but I've tried 2 of these already, and they're so nice. They're lip repair balms, and there's 6 of them in here. The ones I tried so far are the Black Cherry Pie. They're all like natural 40% coconut oil lip balms. So this one smells just like black cherries. And I also tried the Cinnamon Swirl that, oh my gosh, this is like a sticky bun, like a Cinnabon. And they kind of just squeeze out like that. They're really thick, but then as soon as they get on your lips, they melt. Just like a cinnamon roll. Like, it's sweet and it's cinnamony. If it was just straight cinnamon, I wouldn't like it, but it has like that icing flavor to it too. So they are kind of oily feeling because they're 40% coconut oil, but I really like them so far. Then there's an unscented one, flavor free. And there is a pumpkin cheesecake. That one might be interesting. Candy cane, which will probably just taste like peppermint. And sparkling berry. I don't know if this one is shimmery or not. But it says no synthetic flavor or color in these, so that's probably why they taste so good. Natural flavoring. So I really like the 2 that I tried so far. I'm excited to try the other ones. I'm gonna have to look up this brand and see what else they make, because I never heard of it before. Usually QVC has some pretty good brands. She usually always gets me something beauty related from QVC because she's always watching that channel. And I try to tell her, like, you can go on their website at any time and order stuff. You don't have to wait for specific shows to come on. But, like, she's old school and doesn't understand that. I'm like, if you ever see something and then you're, like, waiting for it to come back on all day, just let me know what it is and I can order it for you. She, like, doesn't comprehend how that works. Alright, so I have a pile of stuff here. My uncle gave me like one of those little blind bags. I should have kept the bag because I don't remember exactly what these are called, but they're little Nightmare Before Christmas collectibles, and they come in like a little plastic case, which is really cool. So I got Pumpkin Jack Skellington. They had like Jack in his pajamas and Zero and Sally and Oogie Boogie. But I like this one. I'm gonna put it with my other Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. What was the Jeep mats were from my uncle too, and then my grandma got me a calendar, which I'm really happy about because just the other day I was like, oh no, I didn't buy a calendar and it's gonna be January soon. So it's Labyrinth. I'm super excited about this. It's just got all pictures from the movie, obviously. You see them all. So that's that, and then she also got me, this had been on my Amazon wish list for a while actually. Every year she was like, just send that to your uncle and I'll have him order stuff for me. This is a book, a nice hardcover book, and it is by from Brian Froud, who is the guy that designed all the goblins and stuff for the Labyrinth, and it's called The Goblins of Labyrinth, and it's got like all the artwork in it, which is just stuff I really like to look at. I love this movie so much. Obviously, you see, like, every birthday and Christmas I get Labyrinth stuff, because my family knows that I love that movie so much. But it's got, like, all the art, like, drawings and concept art and all stuff from how he came up with the designs and everything. And they all have their names, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you probably can't even see this. It's really heavy, so I'm like having a hard time holding it up with one hand. But I'm excited to go through that and read it. And then, let's see. Alright, I'll finish with the other thing my grandma got me. She gave us some money. My other uncle gave us money because he never knows what to get us. And then my grandma got me these sheets, which I'm super excited about, but I'm worried that they're gonna be too hot because I like tend to get very warm at night if I have too much going on. These are called Fluffy Sheets from, what brand is this? Berkshire? I think these are from QVC too, but these are sheets, okay? And they're like blankets. They're so soft. There's like a specific way you have to wash them. She said that's a pain in the butt because she has some. There's a specific way to wash them so that they stay soft like this. But, oh, it comes with pillowcases too, so the pillowcases are going to be super soft like this too. I have to wash them, and then I'll let you guys know, but I'm hoping they're not going to make me sweat. I did just buy a new quilt that's like a super lightweight quilt, so, but I also sleep with 2 quilts on my bed because I get cold at night. Well, that's like contradicting myself. I'm always like cold when I first get to bed, but then I'll wake up sweating. So I'm hoping that these will be okay, and like I might be able to just sleep with these. If they're way too warm, I'll just sleep with these and not the quilt. I'll have to figure it out. Oh, and my uncle got me this sweater that I'm wearing as well. It's a Jeep sweatshirt. It's just a nice hoodie. It's all fleecy inside. Because we just got a new Jeep and I'm super excited about it. I used to love my Jeep Wrangler. It gave me a lot of crap because it was a really old vehicle, but in the wintertime, like, I would recommend nothing other than a Jeep in the wintertime. I am so excited to have 4-wheel drive back again because I don't mind driving in snow if I have the proper vehicle for it. The past few years of having just a car to drive in the snow has been like nerve-wracking because I just don't want to leave the house when it's snowing, but I'm excited that I can actually like go out this year if it's snowing out. So there was a few times last year where I was like, crap, I need bread and I can't get to the store because I don't want to drive in this tiny car. But yeah, so my Jeep sweater. Then my brother got me this book, which I'm surprised I didn't have this yet. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas, like the illustrated Tim Burton story. I don't know how I didn't have this yet. This is like one of those things that like you collect Nightmare Before Christmas stuff and you don't have the book. But it's just all illustrated. Super cool. Can actually read this to Aiden. I should have read it to him on Christmas night. But really cute. And then he also got me I think I've explained this before, that I get my brother like a throwback 90s toy every year, like either something that he had in the 90s and got rid of, or like we threw it out when we were cleaning and then he regretted it, or like something that he wanted and he never got in the 90s. So that's like a running thing every year. I go on eBay and find him something 90s. Last year I got him a Mighty Max toy, and one year I got him a Full House Uncle Jesse, like the doll. So This year I got him Big Frank. If anybody remembers that, it was like an electronic Frankenstein, like a big Frankenstein toy where he had like his head opened and he had tools in there, and then you could like turn his chest opens up and you turn the knobs and everything and the gears, and you have to fix him and he'll be like, fix me, until you get like the right connections, and then it says I'm alive. If you remember, like, you can go YouTube it right now, the 90s commercial for that toy. I found him that. I was so excited that I found it because I wanted to get him that last year, and there was like none to be found on eBay. And I was really lucky because it was still in working condition. It was in really good condition, actually, and it had all the pieces and all the little tools and everything. So he loved that, thankfully, and he got me a 90s toy as well. He got me Full House, the board game. This is something I never had in the 90s, but it's pretty cool. I think he said it's missing one card, but it has all the other pieces, so we were like a big board game family, and I told him he has to come over and play this with me now. So, Full House, the board game. We were obsessed with Full House, quite obviously. And he also got me another game. This is one that I'm really glad I didn't buy, because this was in GameStop, and I look at it every time I'm in there and I'm like, do I want to spend that much on a board game that no one's going to want to play with me? So this is the Labyrinth board game. This started off as like, I don't think it was really a Kickstarter, but it was like an idea on Facebook, like a Facebook page that I joined, and like they only made a very limited amount the first year, and it was really hard to get, and now it's like everywhere. But they have like an ongoing thing where you can send these to artists that will paint them with all the details and stuff, because all the game pieces are just gray. But some people do really amazing work on those and make them really cool. I'm good artistic-wise, but I'm not really good at painting, so I don't think I could do it myself, but maybe I'll send them out to have them painted. I know that since they released this, they also have like a Goblin expansion pack now, which I'm gonna have to get, but I haven't even opened this. I'm super excited about it. I want to play it. I'll probably be able to get Steven to play it with me once. Like, he can't stand the movie Labyrinth. I don't know why. He just has never been able to get into it. He thinks that David Bowie's songs don't make any sense with the movie and everything. He's just very critical of my favorite movie. So, yeah, I'm excited to read the directions on how to play and everything. But that is all my Christmas stuff, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really have to, like, clean today and put all Aiden's stuff away, and I already started in his room because we got him a new desk, and he got 2 new bookshelves from my grandma, so I had to, like, get rid of his old bookshelves, get them out of the room, get his old desk out, and we have no room in our trash because I've been cleaning so much, so when the trash people come tomorrow, I've got to, like, try and fit as much in there again, but it's a pain. But that is everything. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate. I'm excited for New Year's because I really want next year to be a much better year than this year was. It seemed like 2018 was like, and I know I'm not the only person, but it was just one thing after another kicking our ass all year long. So I really hope that 2019 will be awesome and nothing but good things. I'm very skeptical of that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you in my next video.